Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are still deep in the Piney Woods of Northeast Texas at Martin Creek Lake State Park. I kind of think it's funny, it's named after a creek that's a lake, or a lake that used to be a creek. I'm not sure. But look at those piney woods. Look at those pine trees. Skinny trees that point straight up. I'm a big fan of them, which is why I'm a big fan of the whole Piney Woods area. I'm also a huge fan of grasses, and what is cool about this place is that there's an island that you can go and hike in. Of course, the water looks murky, and which is why I'm always afraid to jump in there and do my thing. And there's a factory in the background, which I'll talk about more in just a bit. But there's the island right there. A bridge leads out to it, which we'll take in just a bit after we take a look at some of the sea grasses that we see on some of these lily ponds. I wonder what lurks beneath them. Creatures old and ancient, I bet. But as you're here, you notice a constant hum in the air. And that hum is from this working factory that's just on the other side of the lake. I'm not sure what kind of factory it is. I think it's a paper factory, but I'm not quite sure. But the hum is definitely in the air when you're there. So that would be the one thing that I do not like about this park, is that I don't think you'd ever be able to escape that hum. But you learn to live with it, I guess, and learn to ignore it. Some of the other sounds of nature eventually overtake it. And there's that bridge again that we will cross in just a moment to head on over to the island. It's a pretty sturdy bridge, it doesn't shake, so that's good. People fish off of it, cast their nets, all that fun stuff. It's pretty unique to be able to actually hike around an island. Most of the islands here in the lakes of Texas are pretty small, so there's no hiking trails. This one's big enough to where you can actually hike around it, and it's also filled with piney woods. Like I said, most Texas lakes are man-made. So this one actually ended up being man-made, but a portion of it stayed as an island, which is kind of cool because it got camping spots on it and picnic tables. You can go and look around, see the nature, enjoy what it is there is to see. This island is pretty cool because it's got trees and then it's got clear openings and a couple of savannas. But it doesn't feel like it's too large. They just walk around, enjoy life, take in the scene. There's some kayakers, and there's that dreaded factory back in the background. But you can camp right in front of it. It's pretty amazing to just see all the different wildlife and all the variety of plants that live on this little island. You got your shrubs, your grasses, your tall trees, your live oaks, your pine trees, your huckleberries and hackberries. Like I said, every now and then there'll be some clear, empty areas where you sort of feel like, what is going on here? There's that factory again. Like I said, there's a hum that just keeps going. And like I said, the island is big enough to have its own little grasslands, which are kind of cool. I'm always marveling at the height of the trees. Yes, I know California has much bigger trees, but still, I like looking at them. Plus, aquatic plants always rock my world too. So every time I get a chance to look at them, I always enjoy it. But this seems to be a great place to go fishing, spend time with your family, picnic, take it easy, escape the wife or husband. Just come and relax and take a small hike that isn't going to wear you out or anything. Like I said, it's pretty flat terrain up in the Piney Woods. It's not as hilly as some of the other places, but I love this island. It's my favorite island in Texas, next to Galveston Island, and Padre Island, and St. Joe's Island. But here I am, heading back, crossing the bridge again, and marveling at the pine cones and the needles, and taking one last look at all the picnic tables and stuff. Anyways, I hope you've been enjoying all these park visits and visiting deep into the Piney Woods. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.